Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, February 1st. Look, I'm leaving 5 minutes later. Look how much later it is. 5 minutes, well, almost 10 minutes later than what I normally do. I'm running kind of late today. And I don't know why, because I've been up forever. So, I just took my sweet old time this morning getting ready. Kind of a haze on the field, kind of like a frost haze. 31 degrees, but no wind. It doesn't feel like it. I did walk around the pond this morning with Molly. It was really a pleasant walk. So surprisingly, my scale was down this morning. I thought I'd be up because I ate that steak late at night. But I ate a lot more protein yesterday than what I normally do. I think I forgot to bring my protein drinks. We'll see. I think I did. I think I forgot to bring them. But I brought yogurt with me. I didn't record yet. I'll show you. I'll do what I did yesterday. I'll just, kind of video it as I get it out of my lunchbox. I brought another bowl of my soup. It's 0 points. Because it's actually pretty filling because it's got ground turkey in it and it's got fat-free refried beans in it. So it's pretty filling. And I also brought some yogurt with a banana. That's 0 points. Actually, all of that is 0 points, the soup and the yogurt. And I brought an orange and an apple. I brought a cheese stick, which is 1 point. And I brought my 2 protein drinks. It's 4 points. But now that I think of it, I don't remember putting them in there. In my lunchbox. So, oh well. If I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. So, anyway, that's what I brought with me today. For dinner tonight, I'm probably going to have another bowl of my soup. And I think I'm going to have soup and sandwich for dinner. So, I've been going to bed. I was in bed before 9 o'clock last night. So, I don't need to eat a big, heavy meal at night. Like I did last night. I got to tell you, though, I think I'm going to... Those potato chips I made last night were really good. I should have showed them to you. All it was, I just took 1 medium potato and I sliced it into ice water. And then I sprayed the inside of my air fryer and then I laid them out in my air fryer. And then I sprayed the tops of them again with cooking spray and put a little salt on top of them. And those were the best chips, I think. In my air fryer, it's an older one, so I let them go for about 12 minutes, and they were just as crispy and nice as what you buy in the store. Better because they didn't have the fat on them. So next time I get a hankering for something crunchy and salty, that's what I'm gonna do. So I think I'm gonna try to make some, let them cool, and then vacuum seal them and see how that goes. It might crush them if I vacuum seal, though. Anyway, but they were so good. I'll never have potato chips another way. And so much cheaper. I got a lot of chips out of that 1 potato, and I'm thinking, they charge for a bag of potato chips, $3 a bag. There's probably no more than 2 potatoes in that big bag after looking at them. I used my mandolin to slice them. So, you can tell my hair was an afterthought today. My last Saturday to open. My boss scheduled me for some hours. 15 hours. Which is what I asked him for, but I said, don't schedule me on the weekends. So he scheduled me on a Friday and a Saturday to work 3 to 8. I'm going to talk to him today. I mean, the Friday is not too much of a problem. I'm going to ask him, can you get me off of that Saturday? I don't want to work Saturdays. I don't want to work on the weekend. So, all right, well, I'm at Vanessa's house, so I will talk to you guys later. All right, my breakfast this morning, I'm having a cup of Cheerios for 3 points. I have a half of a banana on there for 0 points and 1/2 cup of unsweetened almond milk, also 0 points. So 3 points in my cereal. The other half of banana is in a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt that I made. So that's all 0 points. And I'm having 2 eggs, also 0 points. So on my plate, I have 3 points, and then I have 2 points in my coffee. So it's a 5-point breakfast. It's only 5 points, but it's a lot of food, a lot of protein. So this is my before dinner snack. I wanted some more potato chips because I love potato chips. So I sliced some with my mandolin into some ice cold water. Let them soak for a little bit to get the starch off of it. Then I patted them dry and put in my air fryer. I got 1 3/8 ounces of cooked potato for 1 point. These are my chips. I'll be back with the rest of my dinner shortly. So this is the rest of my dinner. I have 3 eggs that I whipped up with a couple tablespoons of my homemade yogurt. 0 points. Inside I have 28 grams of fat-free cheddar cheese. 0 points. I have some salsa for 0 points. And I just cut up an orange for 0 points. So with my chips that I had, that makes a 1-point dinner. Well, I have to say, thank goodness for Sandy at Let's Get Fit with Sandy. She saved me from myself today. I'll tell you. Now, as predicted, there were leftover donuts in the break room. And when I went back for my first break, I was going to get a protein drink out of my lunchbox. So I go and open up my lunchbox, and I did forget them. Like I told you in my earlier in this video. I forgot to bring my protein drinks. So instead of sitting down with a piece of fruit, I got a donut. Now the good thing is I counted that donut. And then I started to watch Sandy's video while I was on break. And there was just something about listening to her about her weight loss and then going over the meeting highlights. I thought, okay, so I ate the 1 donut. I counted that 10 points. Let's move on. So, about an hour and a half later, I had my lunch break. And there were still donuts in the break room. And I thought, no, I brought my lunch. I brought that soup, and I brought my yogurt. And I had that, and my cheese stick. Then I went out on the floor. I had to buy a 3-hole punch anyway, because I couldn't find mine. So I bought that, and I bought a small packet of protein drinks. And I thought, well, I'll just put these back in the refrigerator so that I don't forget my protein drinks anymore. So I put my name on them, and they're back in the refrigerator. I didn't need one at that time because I had just eaten my lunch. And plus, walking on the floor gave me some, extra steps and stuff. And then when I went back for my afternoon break, I had an apple in my lunchbox. So I ate my apple. And I had a protein drink. And the donuts didn't bother me. So, I ended up the day with, I think I have 4 points left. And that's including eating the donut. If I hadn't listened to Sandy, and I was listening to Carrie on my lunchtime. If I hadn't been listening to them, I think I would have blown it today. I wanted to tell you that's how important our YouTube community is. And how much I rely on them to help keep me focused, and it helped me today. So on the way home, I'm thinking, I really want some of those potato chips. So I made some more potato chips. And that satisfied my salty, crunchy craving that I was having. I seem to get that whenever I have a sweet. And so then I thought, well, I'll just have a low point dinner. I didn't really want another bowl of soup, so that's why I had the little omelet that I had. And actually, it was a pretty big omelet, but it was 0 points. I haven't figured out my calories yet. I'm going to do that before I go to bed. But anyway, uh, what could have turned out to be a disaster day turned out to be a really good day. And I got, I don't know how many steps I got in. 14,102 steps, which is, for my girth, or gait, whatever you call it, 5.84 miles. I think I just saw, I burned 2,241 calories today. So, like I said, I haven't figured out how many calories I ate. That donut was probably 300. But overall, not a bad day. So, that's all I wanted to tell you. That, yeah, we can have a little slip up. And I had made the decision after I ate that donut. I was walking back to the floor. After I ate that donut, I refilled my water cup and thought, no, I'm just not going to sabotage myself today. And this is after I listened to Sandy. I thought, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I've slipped up too much lately, and the scale has shown it, although my scale was down this morning. Um, yeah, I'm not going to sabotage myself again. So I was able to eat the one donut and stay on track the rest of the day. If I had, the thing of it is, when I do that, I feel so bad. I mean, I feel emotionally bad because I start thinking to myself, why do I do this kind of thing? But then I start feeling physically bad. It didn't curb my hunger, and that was one of the reasons I ate the donut, because at the time I was just really, really hungry. Now, I could have easily eaten that orange or the apple that I took with me, and I didn't. I chose to just grab the donut out of the box and sat down, and before I knew it, boom, it was gone. Um, it turned out to be okay, though, because I stopped myself from going further. So, uh, okay, that's it, I guess. I What could have been a bad day turned out to be a good day in the long run. No, I didn't need that donut, but I ate it anyway. And I still came in under points today. So that's not to say I'm going to do that every day. I'm not going to. And I was thinking on the way home also, I'm glad I'm getting away from there on Fridays, because the donuts won't be a problem for me anymore. Now I'll just have the fresh cookies at the hotel to contend with. So hopefully I'll be gone before they start baking the cookies, though, because I will be leaving early in the afternoon. So, all right, that's going to wrap it up for me today. I hope you enjoyed my food. I will record tomorrow. I didn't show you my lunch today. It was basically what I had yesterday, except for I had yogurt instead of the sandwich. Tomorrow I'm taking another bowl of soup with me for lunch, and more than likely I'm going to have a sandwich with me tomorrow. I'm out of wraps, so it'll be an actual sandwich. So that was the other thing too. I was thinking today, instead of eating my lunch, I would go and get a Subway sandwich. And I was actually pulling it up on the app, the points in a Subway sandwich. This is before I went to break. And so then I ate that donut, and I thought, well, it's either or. I'm not going to have both of them, because that would have blown my points out of the water. So, all right, enough of my rant. Thank you, Sandy, for saving me. Thank you for your videos. You encourage me and you inspire me every day. Thank you for your text message this morning. I'm glad to know that you're doing so well. And she's starting to catch up with me. Right now, I'm at 86 pounds lost, and she's at 77, I think. So she's almost caught up with me. So, anyway, we're both going to get our goal this year. I just know it. So, okay. I will talk to you tomorrow. You guys have a great night.